Hi guys! So today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to achieve this look. So I'm going to start by priming my face with the E.L.F. mattifying moisturizer. I believe it is also called Lit from Within. So I'm just going to squeeze some of this out onto my fingers. Next we are going to use the CoverGirl Clean Matte Foundation, and I have it in the shade Buff Beige. So I'm just going to pour it onto the back of my hand. Use this Real Techniques brush like this, and I'm going to just use that to apply it onto my face. And you're going to want to use, I always find that using circular motions helps to get it really blended well. I mean, of course it is whatever works for you and your skin personally, but this is what I like to do. And I'm just going to take the leftover foundation on my face, on my hand, and just blend it down my neck so we don't have any harsh difference in colors. And then I also like to blend it a little bit into the hairline. Not too much so that your hair is a different color. Next, I'm going to take the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade 5. And I'm just going to dot it under my eyes, on any blemishes or dark spots that I might have, or anywhere that just needs a little bit of extra coverage. And I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to use the same brush to blend that all in. I'm also going to take the concealer onto my eyelids a little bit to give it my eyelids a nice even base for when I come back and do my eyeshadow. Now that that is all blended, we are going to take this Real Techniques contour brush, which is amazing for setting your face, and the E.L.F. finishing powder. I have mine in fair/light, and I obviously, as you can tell, hit pan. I love this stuff. But yeah, I'm just gonna take it and set my face with it. Again, I'm just going in circular motion. Now we are going to move on, and I'm going to use this Sonia Kashuk brush, and I'm going to take the Maybelline Fit Me blush in shade 30. Dip my brush in, and then pat that onto my cheek. A little bit on my nose. Just give myself a little bit of extra color, you know. I always take it up onto my forehead, just a little bit on my tip. And then I'm just going to keep using the same brush with the NYX matte bronzer in the shade Deep. I love this bronzer because it's not like super warm toned, it's actually a little bit more of a cool tone. And I'm just going to take and put that under my cheekbones. And then around my face. Under my jawline. And down my neck a little bit. And then I'm just going to take whatever's left on the brush and brush on my nose and then just under my lip. The last part of my face makeup is going to be using this Wet n Wild Mega Highlighting Powder in Blossom Glow. I'm just going to take this brush, this Real Techniques setting brush, and dust it onto the top of my cheekbones. I'm also going to do a little bit on the tip of my nose and on my lip. Now our face makeup is done, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started on the eye makeup. Okay, so to start the eyes off, we are going to take the E.L.F. Matte for Matte palette in Jewel Pop. These palettes are so insane, you guys. Honestly, I love them so much. They're such good quality, and they're only $10 for one, like for 10 shades. I believe it's 10 shadows. But so I'm just going to start this look. Oh, and it has a little mirror, and it's really nice. But like, look at all these pretty colors. Anyways, so I'm just going to start off by taking this shade on the second shade in on a fluffy brush. And starting on the outer corner, I'm going to blend it onto my eyes and into the crease. So this is going to be your transition shade. This is going to be really what starts the layering of the darker shadows and making it just really well blended. So you just want to make sure that you really get that blended on. And so you can do that as many times as you want. I normally do it, we'll just go back into the palette, dip back into the shade once or twice, just to make sure that I get enough pigment. And then next up, I'm going to take the fourth shade in, this dark brown, and I'm just going to use the same brush. I'm going to start on the outer corner again, and just in circular motions. You just want to make sure that you really blend this in so that you don't have any like harsh lines. So I'm just going to keep working on building up this color. So once you are satisfied with how dark it is with the brown, I'm just going to take just a teensy bit of the black shade in here on the same brush. I'm just working with just one brush for this for the most part. And you only really want a little bit of black. And then I just take and I kind of just pat it on, just not pat it, but just really lightly dust it onto the outer corner. And I'm going to take one of my favorite ColourPop eyeshadows, the Super Shock shadows in, I'm just going to use Fluffy. And I'm just going to use my finger to apply this. So, I don't saying that is. So once you have applied that, I'm just going to use the same brush that I was using and just blend everything into one cohesive look. And I'm going to just take the brush and blend what's ever left on the on it onto my lower lash line. Okay. So see, as you can see, that was a really simple eyeshadow look. And now I'm just going to take my NYX Epic ink liner in black. And I suck at applying eyeliner. But I'm just taking this really close to my lash line. Not doing anything like super crazy for like a wing. I'm just doing a very small little wing, as you can tell. So then we are going to take the NYX Wonder pencil, and I'm just going to apply that to my waterline. And I'm also going to just take it under my eyebrow and highlight my eyebrow. I'm just going to use my finger to kind of tap that in. Okay, and then our next step is to put mascara on. So I'm using the Jordana Best Lash Extreme, and this is a really nice mascara. It's not expensive. I've always really liked it, It's very simple. It's not like wow, but like it does a nice job. And I find best that it works best if you only apply 1 or 2 coats. You don't want to overdo it, because then it will start to clump together. Okay, so I'm going to finish my other eye and I will be back in just a second. So as you can see, I have finished both eyes, and now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just do one last thing for both eyes. I'm going to take the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek Highlighter in Fire and highlight the inner corners. And I'm just using my finger again. I find that works the best. That's like my favorite way to apply any of the Super Shock products from ColourPop. But so now to finish off this look, we are going to apply a lip color, and I'm going to take the Milani Color Statement Lip Liner in shade 4, All Natural, and fill my lips in. Instead of putting a lipstick on over top of that, I'm going to take the ColourPop Lip Gloss in Moonchild and just go straight from the lip liner to the lip gloss. So there we have it. This is today's look. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you will give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Leave any comments, any suggestions or ideas that you have for future videos. I cannot wait for the next video. See you guys soon. Bye.